Talkify podcast. Improve your English conversation.
So the sun came up again. You opened your eyes, and for a second, just a second, everything was quiet.
Yes, that tiny moment of peace before the world rushed in, before the to-do list started screaming in your head.
Exactly. You stayed in bed for 5 minutes. Or was it 10? Time is a thief when the blankets are warm.
It felt safe there. The floor always feels so cold when you have big dreams but a tired heart.
But you did it. You stood up. You walked to the kitchen. The floor creaked. Oh, like it was complaining with you.
I made coffee. I watched the steam rise. It felt like my thoughts were disappearing into the air, just drifting.
The steam never stays. It fades, just like that early morning courage. By the time you finished the cup, the pressure arrived.
It did. The phone buzzed, a notification, a reminder. The silence died very quickly.
So you went out, or maybe you sat at your desk. You started the work. But, the mind is a messy room, isn't it?
It is. I tried to focus. I told myself today is the day, but my mind went back to yesterday, to the mistakes.
The brain loves the past. It's like a bad movie we keep watching because we forgot where the remote is.
I felt small today, Nico. I looked at everyone else. They looked so fast, so sure of themselves.
They're just better at acting, trust me. Everyone is carrying a heavy bag. Some people just have prettier straps.
I sat in a meeting. I said nothing. I wanted to speak, but the words stayed in my throat. They felt heavy.
Oh, the silent scream. I know it well. You think if you speak, the world will see you aren't perfect.
Yes, I was afraid of the judgment, so I just nodded. I smiled a fake smile. It hurt my face a little.
Then came the afternoon. The light changed. It became golden, but also a bit sad.
The energy left me. I stared at the screen. The cursor was blinking, like a heartbeat that was waiting for an answer.
Blink, blink, blink. It's mocking you. It's saying, is that all you have?
I took a walk. I saw a tree. It didn't look worried. It just stood there. It didn't care about emails.
Trees have it figured out. No taxes, no social media, just roots and rain.
I felt jealous of a tree, Nico. Is that strange?
No, it's human. We built a world of glass and signals, but we still have hearts of soil and soul.
I bought a sandwich. It tasted like nothing. I was eating my stress instead of the bread.
So, the day started to end. You looked at what you did, and you felt, it wasn't enough, was it?
No. I looked at my list. I only crossed off 2 things. I felt like I failed the day.
But you survived the day. Why is that never on the list? Item 1, stayed alive despite the chaos.
Maybe I should buy a red pen for that. But I felt guilty, like I wasted the gift of time.
Guilt is a ghost, Nitiri. It lives in the house of what if. It doesn't pay rent, but it eats all your joy.
I sat in my car. I didn't turn on the engine. I just sat in the dark. It was the first time I breathed deeply all day.
That first deep breath, it's like coming home to yourself, even if the house is a little messy.
I cried a little, just a drop. Not because I was sad, but because I was tired of being strong.
Now the moon is up. You're back where you started, in the quiet.
I washed my face. The water felt cold. It felt like a new beginning, maybe.
The skin forgets the day faster than the mind.
I looked in the mirror. I didn't see a hero. I just saw a person who tried. And maybe that's okay.
It's more than okay. It's everything. The stars don't shine for the finish line. They shine for the journey.
I'm going to sleep now. The to-do list is still there, but it feels smaller in the dark.
Let it sleep too. You did your part. You walked through ash.
Good night, Nico. Tomorrow is another story.
Sleep well. The sun will wait for you. Would you like me to continue this script with a specific focus on their dreams, or perhaps a deeper dive into their childhood memories? So you're lying there. The lights are off, but the brain is just getting started.
Yes, the midnight cinema. It's playing all my greatest mistakes in high definition.
Why does the mind only remember the time you tripped in 2014? It never remembers the time you were brave.
I thought about that conversation, the one I didn't have. I practiced it in my head 5 times.
Oh, the perfect comeback. The words that would have changed everything. But they're just ghosts now.
I felt a sharp pain in my chest. Not a physical one, just regret. Like a stone I forgot to take out of my pocket.
Regret is a heavy stone, and it's useless. You can't build a house with it. You can only sink.
I tried to push it away. I closed my eyes tight. I told myself, it's over. The day is dead.
But then something shifted. A small sound. Maybe a car passing by, or a clock ticking.
I heard my own heart. It was steady. Thump, thump, thump. It didn't care about my mistakes.
The heart is the only part of us that stays in the present. It doesn't live in 2014. It lives now.
I realized I was still here, despite the bad coffee, despite the silence in the meeting.
That's a small mercy. You were a survivor of a very ordinary, very difficult day.
I reached out and touched the wall. It felt solid, real. My worries felt like smoke again.
Oh, the smoke always clears when you touch the earth, even if the earth is just a bedroom wall.
I took a breath, a real one, not the fast kind I had at the office. This one went all the way down.
So you started to let go, one finger at a time. The grip on the day, it loosened.
It was hard. Part of me wanted to stay angry, like anger was a shield.
Anger is a shield made of fire. It protects you, but it burns you while you hold it.
I dropped the shield. I felt naked, vulnerable, but I also felt light.
Being light is dangerous. You might actually float into a dream.
I thought about the tree again, the one from the park. It was probably sleeping too, no leaves shaking.
Trees haven't figured out. No taxes, no social media, just roots and rain.
I felt jealous of a tree, Nico. Is that strange?
No, it's human. We built a world of glass and signals, but we still have hearts of soil and soul.
I bought a sandwich. It tasted like nothing. I was eating my stress instead of the bread.
So, you looked toward the window. Tomorrow is waiting out there in the dark, like a stranger.
I whispered to it. I said, please be kind. But then I stopped.
Oh, why did you stop? Did the stranger answer?
No. I realized I shouldn't ask tomorrow to be kind. I should ask myself to be kind to me.
Now that is a dangerous thought. If you are kind to yourself, the world loses its power.
I felt a little spark, just a tiny one, like a match hitting the box in the dark.
A match is enough to see the exit. You don't need a bonfire to find your way.
I decided if I wake up, that's the first victory. Everything else is just extra.
The blankets felt heavier now, in a good way, like a hug from someone who knows your secrets.
I felt my eyes getting heavy. The thoughts were turning into colors. Blues, deep purples.
The colors of the deep, where the doing stops and the being begins.
I wasn't the girl who failed the list anymore. I was just a soul, drifting back to the source.
The source has no to-do lists, only peace, and maybe some soft music.
I felt okay, Nico, finally. Today was just a day. It wasn't my whole life.
Oh, exactly. It was a page, and you just finished the last sentence.
I'm closing the book now. The ink is dry.
Sleep well, Nitiri. The story starts over at dawn. Would you like me to write a follow-up script about their first thoughts upon waking up?
The blankets felt heavier now, in a good way, like a hug from someone who knows your secrets. I felt my eyes getting heavy. The thoughts were turning into colors, blues, deep purples. The colors of the deep, where the doing stops and the being begins. I wasn't the girl who failed the list anymore. I was just a soul, drifting back to the source. The source has no to-do lists, only peace, and maybe some soft music. I felt okay, Nico. Finally, today was just a day. It wasn't my whole life. Oh, exactly. It was a page, and you just finished the last sentence. I'm closing the book now. The ink is dry. Sleep well, Natiri. So, the stranger arrived. The sun hit the glass, and you're back in the body. Yes, it's heavy. My limbs feel like lead. The dream was so much lighter than the mattress. The gravity of the morning is the strongest force in the universe. It wants to keep you down. I stayed still. I didn't check the phone. I just looked at the ceiling. There was a spider just hanging there. The spider is working already, spinning a house out of its own stomach. Talk about pressure. I felt a flash of that old anxiety, that I'm behind feeling, like I missed a race I didn't even sign up for. Oh, the phantom race. We are all running it, but who is holding the stopwatch, Natiri? I realized I am. I'm the one timing my own life, and I'm a very mean coach. So you did something different. You didn't jump. You didn't rush. You drifted? I sat on the edge of the bed. I put my feet on the rug. I just felt the texture for a long time. A rebellion of the senses. The world wants your data, but your feet just want the wool. I went to the mirror. I didn't look for wrinkles or tired eyes. I just looked into my own pupils. Looking at yourself is like looking into a deep well. Sometimes you see a reflection, sometimes just the dark. I saw a person who survived yesterday. It was like seeing a friend I hadn't talked to in years. Oh, hello, me. Long time no see. Did you apologize to her? I did. I whispered, I'm sorry I was so hard on you. The room felt warmer after that. Then came the sound, the grind, the hiss, the smell changed everything. It felt like a bridge between the dream world and the real one. Coffee is the only thing that promises us a future. It says, don't worry, I'll help you carry the sun. I didn't drink it while walking today. I sat by the window. I watched a bird fight with a piece of string. Life is just fighting with string, isn't it? We want to build a nest, but the string is stubborn. I laughed, a real laugh, not at anything big, just at the bird. It felt light. Oh, laughter in the morning is a dangerous medicine. It makes you think the day might actually be okay. I felt a tiny bit of hope, not the loud screaming kind, just a quiet hum, like a fridge in the next room. But then, the door, the keys, the shoes, you had to go out into the great performance again. I put on my coat. It felt like armor. I looked at my phone and saw the emails waiting. The lions are in the arena. They are hungry for your attention. They want your yes. I took a breath. I told myself, I am the one wearing the coat. The coat is not wearing me. A simple truth, but we forget it. We think we are our jobs. We think we are our mistakes. I stepped outside. The air was sharp. It bit my nose. It reminded me that I am made of skin and blood. Oh, the cold is honest. It doesn't lie to you about your productivity. It just says, you are cold. I started the car. The engine roared. It felt like a beast waking up. I felt ready? No, not ready. Not ready, but willing? Yes, willing. I don't know what will happen. I might fail the list again. I might stay silent again. But you're moving. The wheels are turning. That's the secret, isn't it? The secret is that there is no secret, just showing up, even when the me inside wants to hide. The hide and seek of the soul. You're it today, Natiri. I drove past the tree, the one from yesterday. I gave it a little nod. It didn't nod back, of course. Oh, it did. You just have to listen with your eyes. It said, keep standing. I'm driving into the light now. It's a bit blinding, but at least I can see the road. That's all we ever get, a few feet of road at a time. Don't look at the horizon yet. So, the glass doors, they slid open, whoosh, like they were swallowing you whole. Yes, that smell, not coffee, but paper and air conditioning, the smell of busy. Oh, the perfume of the modern soul. It's a little bit cold, a little bit metallic. I saw them, the others. They were already typed into their screens, like they never left. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they're just projections, holograms of productivity. I felt that old ghost, the imposter. It whispered, they know you just want to go home. The ghost is a liar. They are all thinking the exact same thing. They just have better masks. I sat down. I touched my keyboard. The plastic felt so disconnected.